What's up, guys? Grimsy42 here, and I wanted to cover a few quick things. First of all, I do have a pretty cool announcement that I want to kind of tip off on. I would say maybe about a year ago, a little less, 8 months or so, my in-laws actually moved out of state. They just recently retired, and they were ready to move to the Sunshine State. So ironically, they talked to me and said, hey, we want you and my wife to come down for Thanksgiving. And obviously, where I live is very cold, so I was not in any position to turn down, 70, 80 degree weather. So I definitely said yes. And a little after that, my mother-in-law had said to me, I know you're into the flea markets and stuff like that. So when you come down here, I'll take you to a place called the Wagon Wheel. And I was like, wait a second, I've heard that, I've heard that name before. And somebody that's pretty well known on YouTube actually hangs out there quite often. So if you guys aren't aware, I'm talking about Scott from the show The Video Game Sellers. And obviously I love his name since we share it. But I thought that was pretty cool. So I actually contacted him and said, hey, I'm going to be in the area. If you wanted to get together, that'd be pretty cool. And he got back to me, and we actually have some plans. So we're going to get some stuff going. I believe we're going to do a little garage sailing, and then also on Sunday, I will head up to the flea market and check out their booth, and you may actually see me on an episode of Video Game Sellers, which is really cool. And the reason I say that is it's actually one of the very first shows I started watching on YouTube, and as far as like actual shows, it probably is the first one. I remember the first episode I watched was like episode 7, and I've been watching, non-stop ever since then. So it's really cool to get a chance to meet one of the original YouTubers who I guess you could say inspired me to start making videos. Obviously of a lesser quality, but still. Okay, with that said and done, I'm actually, as I film this, my plane leaves today, a little later in the day, and I'll actually get to Florida Thursday morning, so 1 in the morning. And we'll be hanging out on Saturday and Sunday. But that aside, I actually won a contest, which is really funny because I actually make it like a habit not to enter contests. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind free stuff. I just think that there are people who deserve things way more than I do. I like to work for everything I get. So I try not to enter any video game contests, I really don't, and it's just my little way of, letting somebody else get the prize, but accidentally I entered one, and I didn't realize this. I just left a comment on a buddy of mine's page. He's got a new channel, he's just starting out, and he contacted me and said I was the winner. So far be it from me to not take a free goodie, especially since I have no idea what it is. I actually have the package right here, and I'm going to go ahead and open it, and we can see together what it is that I got. And this is from RepoMan360, and I think this is the first time I've ever actually gotten a shout out correct. I usually screw the name up, whether it be Boomstick228, aka 229, or any other herp-derp that I've done. So let's see what I got here. Oh. Looky, looky. It looks like I got more than one item, and actually, as memory serves me, there was a message that goes along with this. He didn't include it inside. It was a message that he sent me PM. Okay, and he said he wanted me to not open it until I opened this, so I'll go ahead and read it now. Congratulations, you are the winner in my shirt giveaway. Enclosed, you will find a new shirt from my stash in your size. Also included is an obligatory tourist shirt of no significance. Thanks and keep watching. So that was really awesome of him. So first I will show what I assume to be tourist shirt. It's kind of cool. It's like I don't know if you can see, it's like a metallic purple color. And Dive Team Key West, Florida. That's cool. It says Captain Jack's Dive Team Key West, Florida. And isn't that ironic that I'm actually going to be going to Florida? Not Key West, though. It'll be more in the St. Petersburg area. But now on to the good stuff. This is apparently in my size. That's extra, extra small for those of you who are wondering. Yeah, this is pretty damn cool. And apparently it's an officially licensed Nintendo product. So you can never go wrong with that. Another Zelda shirt, which is freaking awesome. So that is really cool. I actually will pack this with me, and I will try my hardest. My memory is bad, I'm getting old. But I will try my hardest to wear this on Sunday while I'm in Florida so that you may actually get to see this shirt on a reputable channel, being the video game sellers. And I think that'd be pretty cool homage to Repo Man. So again, I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. Now, I've got a pickup to do. I'm actually very, very, very backlogged on my pickups. I will pick this up for a second and give you guys a little peek. As you can see, I've got quite the mess there. So, I'm a little behind, and I do apologize. I try to make videos as often as I can, but, you know, with work and school and all that fun stuff, it tends to slow me down at times. Anyway, speaking of slow, let me get to the pickups. It's from a buddy of mine, Andrew. If you guys saw a previous video when I went to a trip in Ole and Andrew was there, he's a good guy. And he told me recently that he had a whole bunch of boxed Nintendo games. And as you can see behind me, I've got quite a decent amount of boxed NES games. So anytime I can find some at a good price, I pick them up. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and show you. Some of these are complete, some are just boxed, some are box manual, etc. This one is a combo game, Sesame Street 1, 2, 3. It's got Astro Grover and Ernie's Magic Shapes. And it also has the manual, posters, and one of these, which you don't see very often with Nintendo games. It's like a consumer information booklet. So I'll have to look into it and see if that actually came with the game or if that's just something that was in there. But that's pretty cool. Next, this one is the box, the manual, and the sleeve, Pipe Dream. Okay, this one is just box, Rad Racer. This one is box and I believe sleeve. I already have the cart and manual for this, so that'll actually complete this. It's Videomation, and I almost dropped it. Next is one of my favorite games, actually. A game I had a ton of fun with. It's box and manual, and I have the cart to go for this also. It's Blades of Steel. This next one is just the box. Sleeve is in there also, but it's a game I remembered enjoying as a kid. So hopefully I still do. Puss in Boots. I also spent a ton of time playing this. I'm not sure if it's for the cover. I think it was just one of the games I had as a kid, but California Games. Next is a game that anyone who's ever played Nintendo should have played. This one was awesome, and this is box and manual and sleeve, and I already have the cart to go with it. In most cases, I actually had the cart to go with these. That was why I specifically asked for them, just to kind of complete some of my games. Tecmo Bowl. Next one is, again, cart, manual, and looks like two little inserts. And that's WrestleMania Challenge. Next one is box sleeve manual. RBI Baseball, the Tenjin version. Next one is a black box game, and in addition to being a black box game, it is a black box hang tab game. And that's baseball. It's really cool to get that. I eventually want to get all the black box games complete, which I'm sure will take forever, but it's a goal of mine. This one is also box and manual. This is Jack Nicklaus Greatest 18 Holes Major Golf Championship. This next one I believe is complete. Yes. It's Digger T-Rock. Okay, the rest of these are pretty good, so hopefully I didn't put you to sleep with the first ones. This one I was super happy to get. It's actually a hang tab box, and that's Metroid. It is just the box, but I have the card already, and the manual won't be hard to track down. This next one is also hang tab, and I think it may actually be unpunched. Russian Attack. Next is another hang tab game, 3D World Runner. This one I was really happy to get. Sadly, it's pretty roughed up, but it is complete, and it's Metal Fighter. This is one of those Color Dream games. This is actually my first complete Color Dream game. I actually have a Wisdom Tree game complete, Bible Adventures, but a little different of a scenario. This next one is also complete, and that's The Adventures of Lolo. Okay, these next two I was super happy to get. This first one is Box and Manual. And it's Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. So I was super pleased to get that one. And I would say that this next one is the one I was happiest to get out of everything. It is the box for Mega Man 4, and if you can see, it is in pretty damn good shape. So, super pleased to get this. I already have the box for Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, and Mega Man 6. So I just need 1 and 5. Lucky me, huh? To get all of them. But anyways, the hunt continues. This next one's a really cool looking box. Wolverine. Carts inside also. Okay, this one is complete, and I was super pleased to get it. I actually already have the cart, but I think this cart's in better shape, so it's a complete upgrade. Shadow of the Ninja. That's by Natsume. It's a really cool co-op game. Okay, this next one, I happen to know for a fact that Pat the NES Punk was looking for, because I remembered seeing him look at it at Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and he actually passed on it because the guy wanted too much for it. And it's a complete copy of King's Quest V, so it's really cool that I was able to pick that up. Maybe I'll hold it over his head and tease him next time I see him, which should be MagFest. But anyways, this last one is a pretty uncommon game, and I had the cart already, but this is a complete copy, so I now have a spare cart. Base is loaded 4, and this box is in really good shape. So I'm super pleased to add that to the collection. So, I mean, that was what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 new boxes, some new games and manuals to add to the collection. So that was really awesome. But that's going to wrap this up, guys. You're probably not going to see a video from me for about a week or so. Like I said, I will be in Florida. I may throw some quick vlog type thing while I'm there. But I'll probably bring it back and edit it. You know, that way it looks decent. But I'll definitely have some footage of, you know, any game hunting I do while I'm out there. And as well as the meetup with Scott from the Video Games Fellers. Anyways, guys, thank you for sticking around to the end. I'm going to steal Luigi Freakout's lines actually right here. If you liked the video, like it down below, as well as subscribe down below. Boy, it's just not the same. I think it's something that only he has an art for. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.